Thanks for joining me for this short movement moment. We'll continue with moving the spine as always in yoga. Today we'll work on the 6 stretches of the spine from table position. So you'll come onto your hands and knees, of course supporting your knees as you need to, and maybe you need to warm up your hands before you really get started. You'll find your pelvic neutral. So where can you find a flat back? Navel drawing in slightly, shoulders away from the ears, reaching out through the crown of the head. When you're ready to exhale, the tailbone draws to the floor, the belly scoops in, round the spine, bring your chin in towards your throat. As you inhale, lift the tailbone, pull the ribs forward, shoulder blades glide down the back as you open the front of your throat. And then the exhale, tailbone draws down. Do this a few times, just warming up the spine, checking in with the body. And then bring yourself back to neutral, finding that neutral pelvis, coming into side bending or lateral flexion and extension. You'll take a breath in at center. As you exhale, turn and look for your hip, or you can just try and get your ear to your hip. You're trying to bring that pelvis up to your ribs or ribs to your pelvis. And then come back through center and over to the other side. Inhaling to center and exhaling. Just a couple of times. And then coming back to center. We'll do some circles, torso circles, to really come into the spine. The knees will come wider, the hands will come wider. And you'll start to send your hips back, over to one side, forward, over to the other side, letting your head relax. This is really a combination of those first 2 movements. So if you don't have a lot of time, you might just do some of these big body circles. You'll eventually pause, go the other way, so that you're getting that cat and cow-like movement, side bending movement. And then come back to center. Make any adjustments that you need to back into your table, and we'll come into a thread the needle to twist the spine. I'm going to have you walk your hands a little closer together, thumbs coming to touch, and then press down into your right hand. Turn your left palm up and slide down and over to the right. And to make this a little bit of a fluid movement, you'll inhale, come up, exhale, go over. And do that a few times. If you'd like to get more opening in your shoulder and your chest, you can inhale, take the arm up to the other side, and then dive through. You'll do a few on this side, and then you're welcome to stay and thread the needle, or press up, switch the hands, and do the other side. And then when you're all done there, you'll have stretched the spine 6 ways. You might give your hands a little bit of a shake and know that your spine is a little juicier now. Thanks for joining me.